Hello, hello from sunny Iowa today. It is spring break week again. Unfortunately, not as nice as last year's spring break. It's much colder. We just got a ton of snow. So it's kind of a bummer, but that's okay. Speaking of winter, I just wanted to share this month's post is kind of inspired by winter, but also the hope of spring. It was a year ago last year that I wrote the post Rooted, and I just kind of shared the struggle that I'd been through throughout the past year, the past 8 months or so. You can go to that post. There's a link in this month's post that will take you to that, and it just talks about my struggles with some instability with my mental health diagnosis. As well as just some really difficult professional days for me, working in an environment that wasn't super healthy. And then also just kind of having my heart broken by some people who I really trusted and thought were my friends and just turned out to not be. So go back and read Rooted to kind of get the history of that. But usually when I do a video post, I have a visual aid. And actually my visual aid is just going to be me. And specifically it's just this post is about my reflection of this past year. Because I had such a difficult year the previous year, I'd made the decision to quit my job, stay at home, do some writing, which is a goal of mine to become a full-time writer. And then I just... it's been a really great year of just figuring some things out. And so my post this month is about, there's the cat again. I love how she always makes an appearance. Okay, so my post this time is about just lessons that I've learned over this last year. The first would be, if you are a giving and a kind person, it's really important to learn to live sustainably, to give sustainably, because otherwise you're just, you're kind of making yourself a human sacrifice of just like you're taking hits and you're taking things in, but you're not taking care of yourself, and that's just not healthy for you or for anyone else for that matter. The second thing that I wanted to share is happiness is a choice. Like, life has not been all bliss and light and laughter for me, and it's been really difficult at times, but I am finding it is possible to just choose happiness each day, not ignoring the bad, but not making the bad your focus. And then the last thing I would say is just choose the role that you take in your own life. Choose to be a hero of your own narrative. That doesn't mean that life doesn't give you hits, but you choose to see, okay, what's the victory I can claim in this, or what's a choice that I can make that moves me forward instead of making me life's victim, or even turning into the kind of the villain of your own story. So check it out, poolsofblessing.com. I'd love if you would get some knowledge from it, and if my story can be helpful to you, I hope that you take time to read my posts this month. All right, that's it. We will see you next month in the month of April.